This video is for all the meat lovers out there. After you watch this video, are you still going to eat meat?
What?
Are you? I say just about anything. Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see Sandfay Reacts today. Woo! I know that there's going to be a lot of opinions down in the comment section. I want to know how many of y'all love meat and will refuse to ever give it up no matter what they put in that meat. How many of y'all gonna still eat the meat? Y'all, I found out recently, well, I've been knowing a little bit, but I didn't know that they were doing it this much. I'm going to show you a few videos about meat and what our government is allowing the manufacturers to do with the meat that you eat. You're going to be shocked. You're going to be mad. And some of y'all just may stop eating meat. Just might. But to me, y'all, it's low down. It's low down not to tell the people what they are really eating. Okay, how they are preparing the meat for your consumption. It is low down. Okay? Then you know they reword it so you can't understand what you eating. All that stuff on the label. It's not just on meat. It's on canned goods. It's on dry goods. It's on a lot of stuff. You don't know what that stuff is unless you Google it and then you find out what you're eating. So do you have to Google everything that you eat? Everything? Look like you do. Looks like you do. Now, if this is your first time here, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay? Do that for me and hit that like button. You don't want to miss Sandfay Reacts because I'm going to speak my truth and what I think. Whether you like it or not, I'm just going to do it, okay? And also, y'all, I'm going to start making soap, okay? I used to sell soap a long time ago, probably about, 7 years ago. And it did pretty well. I was living with my daughter then, but then, I kind of stopped doing it. I don't know why. Selling to family members and online. So when it's ready, I'm going to let y'all know, okay? Now, with all of that being said, let's get to what God thinks about man eating meat. Trust me, y'all gonna want to stick with me today. You're gonna watch the whole entire video. Do that for me. You don't want to miss nothing today. Nothing. Because it concerns you, okay? Here from Google, I found this. They say about me what God said about me. Because, a lot of people, you're not supposed to eat meat. That's why y'all are sick. And things are going on with your body because you're eating meat. Meat is protein, fool. Protein. Everybody needs proteins. Sometimes you just can't get enough protein from vegetables, okay? You just can't do it, all right? Or fruits. Moving right along here. It says, after the great flood, God changes the rule, allowing consumption of meat. Every creature that lives shall be yours to eat. As with the green grasses, I give you all of these, all of them. Genesis 9:3, that's where that came from. There are, however, restrictions, y'all. You must not, however, eat flesh with life blood in it. Do you hear me now? Flesh. So mankind is going against God. Flesh in your food. You may not have killed it, okay? You may not have cut it up and took out all the guts. You may not have done that, the human body. But they still using the flesh and DNA and God knows what else. You're going to find out in a minute. This is even more disgusting right here that I'm about to play for you. Pay close attention to this. I could not believe this. Listen to this right here. Listen to this. If I can pull it up. Okay, here we go.
They just made meat from your number 2. Japanese scientists have developed a method to create edible steaks from human feces. Unbelievable? Well, it's happening. Mitsuyuki Aikida, a researcher at the Okayama laboratory, collaborated with Tokyo Sewage to address sewage mud excess. They discovered the content in the mud contains high protein due to bacteria. So, the team isolated and combined these proteins with a reaction enhancer. Result? Synthetic steak. The meat comprises of 63% protein, 25% carbs, 3% lipids, and 9% minerals. And it's visually enhanced with food coloring for a red hue and improved flavor using soy protein.
How many of y'all think that we have been eating poop over here in America? Well, he said this was Japan. This guy created this meat and they've been eating it. Do you think it's on the package that they're eating poop? Do you think the people know that they're eating poop, human poop? Human. Well, for a long time, fertilizer is made out of poop. So you eat animal poop. I guess they say, hey, you can also eat your own poop. You can also use that in the meat and on the vegetables and in fertilizer. We can use all the poop. Everybody's poop. Birds, everybody poop. Whoever poop. Y'all, first I didn't believe this. Then I went to Google again. It said, but researchers in Japan said that they have done just that. Yes, they did. We just saw the video. They have syntheticized meat from proteins found in human waste, according to news report. While the concept of chowing down on steak derives from poop may not exactly be appetizing, we wondered, is this meat safe though? Is it safe? In theory, yes, experts say it is safe. No matter there's cancer cells in there, STDs, stuff that you just can't get rid of, other diseases that sits inside the poop. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's going to get worse as I show you in these videos. It's going to get worse. Pay attention right here what they are doing with meat in the lab, y'all. Listen to this right here. Woo.
So come on then, Mick. How on earth do you grow human meat?
I want to introduce you to our nutrient vat.
Hello, nutrient vat, Greg Wallace, telepresenter, and your job is?
Well, what its job is, it processes thin slices of tissue in a nutrient-rich mix, which you see here, and then cells start to grow. So over a 24-hour period, these will slowly fuse together into one great big, what we call a cake.
So you're telling me that is human flesh?
Exactly.
But why human meat? Why not animal meat?
That's a very good question. We've got centuries of knowledge of human medicine at our side. We know more about humans than we do about animals. So we've mastered engineering human cells to make these structured flavours and sinews that we expect from the flavours and steaks we eat.
That's right, a protein made from human cells that promises to be cheaper and tastier than any of its competitors. I'm Greg Wallace, and I'm off to visit Good Harvest, where a whopping 6 tons of human meat is engineered every day. That is stunning. With the promise of cheap meat for all, it may well be the meaty miracle we need to ease the squeeze of it.
6 tons of meat they make from your skin. 6 tons. Skin cells. Then they pile it up and then they make it into meat. Lord have mercy, y'all. I don't understand. Like I said, not only, y'all, is it in the meat, it's probably in the vegetables. The frozen food, the canned goods, you never know. It could be in the medication. They not going to tell you. They going to reword everything, like I said, so you don't know what the heck you're eating. This is horrible. This is horrible. I first thought this was a lie, but I'm sure it's not, because what the video says. Let me turn this back on. What's the name of the company? Good something. What's the name of that company? Good Harvest. Y'all Google that for yourself. Good Harvest. Go over there and find Good Harvest and see. Y'all. It said the U.S., a new study has found the presence of human DNA in other meats, not mentioned on the label, in some U.S. pork, chicken, turkey, beef, and vegetarians, hot dogs, and sausages. Clear Food, part of the Clear Lab, analyzed 345 individual hot dogs and sausages from 75 different brands sold at 10 food retailers. And I like hot dogs. And I like sausage. But now they screwing with the hot dog. They probably been doing it for years, y'all. We probably just didn't know it. We've been eating the human meat for a long time. We just didn't know it. Why they publicizing it now? Why? Okay? Because we got the internet. That's why. Look at this right here. Look at what they say.
Right, about 2% of hot dogs contain human DNA.
You want to know where else they found human DNA? In McDonald's burgers. I'm telling y'all, you Americans, you listening, y'all are cannibals. We've been eating humans this whole time. Do I look like a Nephilim to you? No. Okay, I like my cows and my pigs and my chickens. Y'all, the government took a W with this one because they really got us on a leash right now. Like, I bet they're laughing at us right now. When are we gonna overthrow the government? Like, it's been too long. They've been feeding us each other. So what's gonna happen to me when I die? I don't want to be somebody's next meal.
Trust me, honey. It ain't just going on in America. It's going on overseas and in other countries too. It ain't just happening in America, y'all. It says here, studies find human DNA in hot dogs. So it's not a lie. They ain't lying, y'all. Do hot dogs have human DNA? Major brands including Butterball, Boar's Head, Hebrew Nation, Oscar Mayer. Oh, no, not Oscar Mayer. Jenny O and Trader Joe's receive high marks. They receive high marks for doing this. The Clear Lab hot dog study found human DNA samples in 2% of the 345 hot dogs and sausages. So it's true, y'all. It's true. You gonna stop eating hot dogs? Put it on down in the comment section. Let me know. You gonna stop eating steaks, okay? Are you gonna Google everything you eat now? Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna do it? And then you wonder, well, where do they get these people from? Where do they get them from? How are they doing this? Well, here's why. Not why, but I'm sorry, y'all. But here's how. That's what I'm trying to say. Here's how they are doing it.
Accused of selling bodies and body parts. A trial set to begin in just months. And tonight, new grisly details of what the FBI says really happened.
ABC 15's Nicole Valdez is live. And Nicole, this paints a Frankenstein-like picture.
Yeah, it really does. Katie and Steve, closed for years. This building off 24th Street and University doesn't look like much, but according to new claims in these court documents, the Biological Resource Center was essentially running a chop shop for human body parts, mixing, matching, and selling them in ways we'd never heard of until tonight.
Described as unsettling, but it sounds a whole lot worse. One FBI agent revealing what it was really like inside the Phoenix body donation facility. In 2014, he saw everything from buckets of heads, arms, and legs to coolers filled with severed penises when the FBI raided the building.
Confused and angry. We thought this was going to be doing some good.
He even spotted a smaller head sewn onto a larger torso in a, quote, Frankenstein manner.
It wasn't a choice we made. It wasn't a choice any of the families made.
Body parts piled on top of each other inside Biological Resource Center, where families donated their loved ones for medical research.
Discoveries of sickness and disease, maybe come up with a cure.
Some say the company violated everything they promised.
Tragedy that's never resolved, and it just keeps going on and deeper.
The limbs, according to that agent, with no apparent identification. The company sued months after the FBI raided families claiming their loved ones weren't treated with dignity and respect, a promise written on their own consent forms. The company also accused of selling body parts for profit after saying they'd only use the parts they needed and would cremate the ones they didn't and return them. A torso with a head apparently went for $2,400, a leg about $1,100. They'd even sell knees and feet alone for under $500.
Now, the owner of the Biological Resource Center was already sentenced, but he was only given probation. He will be back in court in October, though, for several civil lawsuits filed by Arizona families. For now, we're live in Phoenix.
Yo, is this fake news? I know people like to say fake news. Is this fake news right here? Is it fake? No, it's not fake, y'all. That is not fake, okay? Why you think they selling human body parts? Do you think they selling them for consumption? Giving them to labs? The people thought that they were giving the bodies to the people for research, the family members. A lot of people donate their bodies for science. But this is not what they were doing, okay? Now they cutting off heads and putting heads on other bodies and stuff like, what's the meaning of that? Huh? Satanic rituals. That's what I'm going to say. Satanic reasons, yo. These people are evil. No medical research. None whatsoever. And I don't know if the people that's putting human flesh into meat, the companies and manufacturers, I don't know if they buying from the chop shops or not. Probably not, because evidently it's legal to put human flesh, DNA, and God knows blood and poop into food. It's not illegal, okay? I'm sick of talking about this because I'm just thinking about it. Ugh. Now I gotta realize and try to figure out, do I really want to eat meat? Do I really want to be a vegetarian? Do I really? But like I said, though, they put stuff all on the vegetables and fruits too. So you don't know what you're eating. I don't care how much you wash it off, okay? Some of those things that they done sprayed in there and put into the soil has gotten inside the vegetables and the fruits, okay? So we don't know what they spraying it with. We just don't know what they putting in the soil, too. Y'all go down there in the comment section and tell me what y'all think about this whole thing, because I'm telling you, this is just right out nasty. God did not meant for this to be, okay? He meant for us to eat animals. He did not mean for us to eat each other. He did not, okay? This is what man is doing. Man. With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, y'all. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.